Hey guys, what's going on? Obviously, we got a different setup going on today. There's just some big chaos going on around in my house, and it's not really ideal for me to record in there. So today I'm recording in here. But that leads us into today's video about JesssFam. It's actually about one of the recent ones, I believe she did with her daughter Lilia. She wants to kind of like mold Lilia into like a mini JesssFam. Obviously, we have seen that over the years. She wants all her kids to invest into YouTube. All these vlog kids are going to get a false sense of the world. There is a difference between a real world job and YouTube. And I know with social media, it's starting to become more of a real world thing, but it's still majorly different than having to go out and seek a job, especially because this was handed to Lilia. YouTube and whatever is handed to them. I mean, I believe that's all of our goals, to have our kids not have to work hard. You work hard so they don't have to, which is fine. But let's be real here. JesssFam did not work hard, which is funny though, because later on in the video, JesssFam talks about how her kids have full control over what is pushed out on the vlog channel or whatever's pushed out. But that's not necessarily true. It's not true at all, actually. Lilia disproves that later on in the video. But do you remember a few months back when I called JesssFam out for clickbaiting her son doing makeup and it being a popular thing, and asking her if she paid her son for that? She ended up responding to it. Was just like a trolley post. I was just messing around, and she took it seriously. And the very next day, not even 24 hours later, she responded on her Instagram stories. I made a video about her response. I'll leave that in the link below if you want to check that out. But remember, kids, she said this in the clip.
But I'm not getting into that. Like, my kids have full control over the content that is put out there for them, and if they ever at any age said anything about not wanting to do it, in a heartbeat, it would be dropped in a heartbeat.
So if her kids don't want something on the vlog, or if they don't want to be on the vlog, boom, instantly 100% out of the vlogs. Well, just wait. Okay, let's get to the shit show.
Little Miss Lily Poo, what have you been begging me to do all day?
I don't really care about that. I care about why the hell do you have your daughter, your very young daughter, in a two-piece on the vlog like that? That's the thing that I'm talking about. These vloggers don't care. They don't teach their kids anything about modesty or privacy or anything like that. That's why Lilia will be worse than JesssFam when she gets older.
She wants to edit so bad. She wants to learn how to edit on a computer because she already knows how to edit.
I don't expect any of her kids to work a real job, like to outside of the home. They will all be based on social media. It's like when Karen from KK and Baby J was talking about how her son's gonna grow up to be a TikToker. That's what they aspire their kids to be. It's the easiest form of money for the least amount of work. What JesssFam makes in a month is what some people bust their ass for an entire year. JesssFam makes it in a month. She wants that for her kids, which I understand, because you know, you want to make the most amount of money for the least amount of work. I get it, but there's also a way to go about it, and they seem to not care about anything they push. Like I said, she has her daughter on here with her stomach out, and she uses that in thumbnails and vlogs. She's literally using her daughter's body as exploitation. I think that when vlog kids are certain ages, I really don't care about putting them on like my videos or whatever. I don't even care that they're on their videos. I think that, you know, Lily is old enough to give her consent. There's just the things that they put out that you can kind of question. Well, maybe that's not okay to put out, but if it's just showing your life, I don't really see the big deal in it. You guys have heard me before. I'm not against family vlogging as a whole, just vloggers and what they do and what they push out, the kind of content, the trash that they push out, and manipulation and clickbait, exploitation. That's what I'm against. I'm highly against that. Now, if they were just living their life like they say they do and just doing it for memories, I really wouldn't give a damn. But JesssFam literally uses her kids almost every single vlog for money. That's why she's letting Lilia do this so early. It's not based around because she wants to show her the trade, the tricks of the trade. She's exploiting Lilia on JesssFam. They're also exploiting Lilia on her other side of her family, her dad's side or whatever. And now they're going to expose the things that you don't see about her. There's nothing in Lilia's life that's going to be private. It's all going to be out there. It's just sad to see all these fucks treat these kids like this and not give them an ounce of privacy. And it's all based on money. It's all based around money, which let's question if JesssFam is going to even let Lilia keep the money. I can fucking guarantee you majority of that money is going to go in JesssFam's pocket.
She has been, I kid you not, like, she was even texting me about it yesterday. She was like, Mom, please teach me how to edit. Please teach me how to edit.
I want to edit this one video that we're doing.
Yeah, I don't doubt that Lilia wants to do all this on her own, but let's not pretend like JesssFam didn't influence this. This stuff is handed to her. It's going to be easy. Sure, she has to edit it, But let's be real here. Editing vlogs is not hard and it is not work. Editing this video that I'm doing right now is a lot easier than editing my videos prior. Vlogging, it's whatever you film, you cut it up and then that's it. You know, you can put your little edits here and there, but it's the simplest and easiest form of editing. And this right here will be more complex than editing a vlog, but it's still easier than what I was doing prior.
Typically YouTubers, they edit on a computer. So that's one thing that she doesn't have much experience with. And since I'd say for about a year now, she's really been getting more and more interested in it.
Yeah, because it's time for that solo channel of her vlogs, whatever else you want to use your kids for.
But I have people ask me all the time if they think that my kids are gonna start YouTube channels. So obviously the decision is 100% up to them.
So that's what vloggers like JesssFam like to do, is say it's up to the children. They're in control. They decide what they want to do. Let's not pretend like JesssFam's not going to encourage her children to start YouTube channel. She did that with her friend. I believe she said it in her podcast where she told her friend that she'll help her with thumbnails and show her the tips and tricks of being a vlogger. You don't think she's gonna do the same for her kids? That's the next step, because eventually the kid content stops, the clickbait goes, because the kids get too old for it. Eventually it will come to a time where JesssFam can't really use her kids anymore, which will tank her channel. It happens to all of them. It hasn't happened to JesssFam yet, but it will. It happened to Brittany and Baby, happened to OK Baby, happened to KK and Baby J. It's happening to them all because they don't have kids anymore. JesssFam gets away with it because she has the custody stuff, she has all these kids, but eventually it will stop. The next step is having the kids make a channel, because that's what people will be interested in, and she's preparing for that. JesssFam is somebody that will prepare for something like that because she's all about that money.
But at this point, every single one of them want to do YouTube, like on their own as they get older, or actually just right now they do. Like, what kind of videos would you do? Huh? What kind of videos would you do?
Probably just vlogging. Vlogs, that's all she knows. What other content does JesssFam produce? Q&As and vlogs? JesssFam can't teach her about anything else because she doesn't know anything else. Yeah, and think the percentage of children, 70 or 90% of children want to be YouTubers. Plus, it's all they know. JesssFam never worked a real job in her life aside from YouTube, and YouTube is such a different job than a real world job. So vlogging is all they know, especially since they've had it shoved in their face their entire lives. So for someone like JesssFam, who's never worked a day in her life, do you really think she's going to push for a job outside of her home? I mean, unless the kid truly doesn't want it and they want it outside of that, but JesssFam is going to influence them to not want to do anything outside their house. They'll be TikTokers or YouTubers or whatever platform comes in the future. They're not going to work a job outside their home. That's just the way it's going to be. I will be shocked if they decide to step out of the home and go work. But when people like JesssFam know nothing of work, how will the kids? It doesn't make any sense.
Vlogs. Mostly Disney though. Mostly Disney.
Lots of Disney content.
We do Disney.
Oh God, here we go with the Disney crap again.
So we actually do have a kids channel, and we did content on there for a long time, and then just life got busy.
Yeah, a vlogger's version of busy is not the same as a regular person. What she means by busy is that she was vlogging. A lot of these YouTubers who have personal channels or other channels based around their children that don't have as many subs, is what they do is they stop uploading on them because they don't make enough money. Hence why people like KK and Baby J don't upload on their personal channels. They don't make enough money. They'll do it every now and again and be like, hi guys, I'm still here. But the reason why they don't do it, it's not because they don't have time. It's because it's not worth it to them, because it doesn't make brand deal money. Brand deal money makes them a lot more than a vlog tenfold.
So we kind of stopped putting content out on there. It just got to the point where I edit so much.
Vlogging is the easiest form of content creation. It is also the easiest content to edit and cut up and upload, hence why you can produce it so much. Now, I have personally dabbled in vlogging. I know how long it takes. I have the experience in it. You take 30 minutes to an hour of footage throughout your day, so that's 1 hour of recording. You're not completely vlogging for an entire hour. You break it down, and then editing can take up to 2 to 3 hours, depending how long your footage is. And most vloggers don't vlog daily. So they'll have vlog days and they'll have editing days. So one day they spend an hour working, and the next day they'll do a couple more hours, or they'll break it down in between the 2 days. 4 hours within 2 days. That's nothing.
I thought of looking into an editor for their channel because they love doing it, and I kind of just decided that, like, if they wanted to do it, they could learn to edit on their own, you know, continue with that.
So she says they can learn and do it on their own. Who's going to be getting the bigger paycheck? Usually it's the parents, not the kids. And a lot of their cronies like to use arguments like,
well, living in a nice house and being fed is their payment.
no, it's not. Those are necessities. That's what they should be getting anyways. I don't really think she's out spending all the money on Gucci, but pretty darn sure that her bank account is a lot bigger than her kids' bank account, and her kids are the only reason she has money. Yeah, I get that she edited all her videos and put them out, but without the children, she would be nothing.
So I think at this point, I'm gonna kind of let her take over the Jess Kids channel. If you want to, of course. And then at some point, definitely give her her own channel too.
Yeah, see, I told you she'd be wanting to give her a new channel herself. Probably once she gets her experience with the Jess Kids, Lily's gonna make her own vlogging channel. Because, you know, she's not exploited enough. And I like how she says, if you want to. She says that. But again, she influences these kids to vlog because it's going to make money. And there's nothing wrong with money. It's just that she's going to teach these kids the wrong way to make it. Lilia is about to have no privacy to herself. Everything about her is going to be plastered online. Not one thing about her will be private.
I mean, it kind of depends. Like, at this point, every single one of the kids are so into vlogging. Vlogging is like...
Yes, JesssFam, they all are into it. Because you've shoved a camera into their face since the day they were born. They know nothing different. What else do you expect? To be frank, they probably think that people who don't vlog are weird. They probably think that people choose to be a Starbucks barista over vlogging.
Something that they absolutely love, and it's something that they have full control over. If they don't want something filmed, I will turn the camera off 100% of the time.
Yeah, she says that, but that's not true. So when your kids were born, when they just came right out of that WAP, you asked them for consent for that birth vlog video. I think that her kids are becoming of age where they can consent more. I know that they're still younger and they don't understand the grand scope of everything about being online. There is a difference with showcasing your life and your kids and putting every aspect of their life online. But there's no way now that her kid at 3 years old can consent to being on camera. There's no way. And by consent to be on camera, again, I don't mean just showing off the baby eating ice cream, because I don't care about that. I'm talking about bath times and potty training and all that private stuff that these vloggers push out. And later on in life, they might be like, why the hell did you show me taking a bath? It's weird. And they do it for money, which is even more messed up, because that technically is they're selling their kids.
Right, I've even gotten to, like, I'll ask you guys, you especially, like, I'll be like, is this okay? And you'd be like, no. Or I'll be like, is this okay? And you'd be like, yeah. It's like they have control over what is out there, and they have control over what they want posted.
Really? So when you just did a video on your other daughter cutting her hair, did you ask her to be filmed? In that private moment where she obviously didn't want to be on camera, you could tell she was uncomfortable with the situation. So why did you film it? She's upset. She cut her hair, whatever. You know, she's being disciplined, which is fine. But you're literally showing her discipline on camera. You can't say that your daughter consented to that. This just happened. Did you ask her if you could do that? No. And then you used it as the means to make money. You used it as the title. You used it as the thumbnail. You didn't, Jess. You're a damn liar. You've been shoving a camera in your kid's face since day one, over a decade. And you're telling me that every single time you ask them, oh, can I put this online? You are a damn liar.
So
Except
vlogging,
for the time when I recorded by myself, and you don't cut it out.
oh, that's true, but it's so cute. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Sometimes they'll be like, Mom, cut this out, and I'll leave it in.
Okay, so you don't give your kids full control to what they want to put out. Lilia just called her out. Said that she doesn't do that, and because it's cute moments. Oh, so because JesssFam thinks it's cute moments, then that can just nullify it. Lilia just said that there are moments when they ask Jess, their mother, to not put it online, and Jess does it anyways behind their back because they're cute moments. That's not full control at all. That's whatever you decide to put out. You control that. JesssFam controls that. The kids don't control shit. And the only reason she'll ask anything now is because people have been calling her out on it lately, saying that her kids have the power. But they don't. And Lilia just fucking proved it.
But other than that, they have full control over what I put on there, or what's being filmed, stuff like that.
No. That's not how it works. When you say they have full control, that means they have complete and utter control of what you put in the vlog, about what they want about them to be pushed out online. And Lilia just said that doesn't happen. She just said you go behind their back and put things out because you think they're cute moments, even though the kids don't think they're cute. So that's not full control. That's whatever you control.
They'll ask me, like, are we filming today?
Like how I asked this morning.
Yeah, are we filming today? So that's kind of how our days go.
Just because she agrees to being on the vlog doesn't mean she agrees to everything that's going to be in the video. Because those cute moments that JesssFam sneaks behind her kid's back, the kid might not want that in the video, but she puts it in anyway. So just because they agreed to being in the vlog doesn't mean they agree to everything put within the vlog.
And they also do know that they, to an extent, they understand that they are part of the business. So they actually are employed, and they have
I have a real job.
JesssFam is putting this impression on her kids that vlogging is a real job. Because a real job, you have to go out and you have to apply for things. This was handed to her kids on a silver fucking platter. They don't have to work for it. Oh, what, editing? Okay, there's a difference. I'm a very small YouTuber. I have to put in the work for my things to go out, and the platform is so saturated. If Lilia was just some 10-year-old girl, or however old she is, and just decided to make a YouTube channel and wanted to push her stuff out, wanted to vlog, it probably would fail because the platform is so saturated and you have to be lucky. It is all about luck. It's not how it was. It's not how it used to be. Without her mom having a presence, it would fail. There's so many people who want to play Fortnite like Ninja, and they could be just as good as Ninja, but because the platform is so saturated with gamers, there's just no way in hell they're going to be noticed. It's all about luck now. And like I said, YouTube is handed to them. The platform is handed to them. You don't have to actually work for it. That's the difference.
the money that they have goes into a few different accounts. So that's stuff that they obviously don't understand. I hardly understand it. I have a financial person who helps me a lot with it because your girl didn't grow up with money.
Yeah, just because you grew up with money doesn't mean you can't know about the percentage your kids are getting. If you make $100 off of a vlog, how much of that $100 are you breaking down? What's the percentage that you're giving to your children? JesssFam makes over $30K a month. Let's lowball it to $30K. How much of that $30K are you giving to your children? It is not a hard concept to understand what percentage you are giving to your children. It doesn't make sense. You do not have to grow up with money to understand that. It is so simple. JesssFam has been going on for months and months and months with this crap too about how she pays her children, but she doesn't know the details of it. How do you not know the details of the money that's going to your children? They're part of the business, right? It's your business. How do you not know what you're paying your employees? Which makes me think she's not really giving them all that much. They're set for life. Let's not get that twisted. They're set for life. But how much of that money is she giving to them aside from a trust?
So,
Have they ever seen anything behind the scenes except for when I'm with my brothers?
like what? Is that what you're gonna do behind the scenes?
Oh, hey guys, Kaden, knock it off.
Hey guys, Addie, you can't be naked in the background.
I like how she says that, but Lilia's sitting there basically half naked.
This truly is the best computer to edit on. Broken though. Screen broke. That's a whole different story.
You can find it in this video.
I don't think I filmed it. People think we film every aspect of our life.
Yeah, okay, so the reason why people think you film every aspect of your life is because of what you decide to share. So a lot of vloggers do this. People think we share everything, but we don't. Kind of do. An example of would be, let's just use KK and Baby J. They're always a great reference because they're one of the shittiest vloggers out there. And I used this in my last video, so sorry if I'm repeating myself, but it's just such a good example. Karen and Kowal didn't, when they bought their Audi RA, they didn't want to share it because they don't want to share every aspect of their life. They got it for them, even though they're the type of people who always preach about, we don't show off our stuff to brag, guys. We do it to show you can achieve all this, the cars, the jet skis, blah blah blah, if you work hard like us. But then they hide their dream. It doesn't make any sense. And then on top of that, they'll say, oh, we don't want to share everything. We don't have to share every aspect of our life, guys. We don't owe you anything. They show the day in the life of their children, who, by the way, they had CPS being called because of the stuff based around the children, but they still want to show the day in the life of their children. Makes sense, right? Then they show their kids being potty trained. They show their kids busted lip, emergency visits, this, that, talk about miscarriages. Oh, but they don't want to show the car because they don't have to share everything with you guys. They won't share something like a vehicle, something that you can just buy, but they'll share the most intimate details about their lives, but they don't have to share everything. Dumb.
How much do we pick up the camera during the day? I guess it depends on the day, huh?
Yeah.
I'd say between 30 minutes to 2 hours.
See, from the horse's mouth itself, JesssFam just said 30 minutes to 2 hours vlogging. She picks and chooses when to pick up the camera. But even if they were picking up a camera and vlogging for 2 hours straight, that is not work.
If it's like a Disney vlog maybe. But on like a typical day where like you're going to school.
1 hour.
1 hour?
1 hour. So if she spends 1 hour vlogging, that's a day. That's a vlog day. 1 hour. There's people out there working 12 and doing a lot more within their day. Because I guarantee that rest of the day, she might edit a little bit, but the rest of that is just chilling real pretty.
So if anybody's wondering how it works, I've had a lot of people ask me if the kids are interested in doing this long term. And at this point, they're all super interested in it. But there's 2 of them that are like super interested in it.
My God, she's just repeating herself. They all want to do it. But guess what? The ones that want to do it will do it, and then the other ones will probably do nothing.
But you're gonna be charged with editing, girl, because your mama already edits way too much.
Yes. You edit like she edits more than vlogs. Whenever it's a vlogging day, she edits more than vlogging that day.
So the vlogging day, yeah, think about that. They also consider this a business. A lot of vloggers push out this idea that they do it for memories, but when you make your memories a business and you have vlogging days, you gotta come to some form of conclusion that it's based around money and not about what they say. They share their lives. Now they share whatever they want to share with you, and then if you question them, they'll call you a hater, tell you to fuck off, and then they'll tell you to mind your own business.
Yeah, unless we're like obviously we're going somewhere. I'm not usually editing unless I'm in the car.
Yeah, unless you're in like the car when we're driving there.
Yeah. So it's a little behind the scenes insight.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. Lilia comes walking out. She's in her 2-piece swimming suit or whatever it is. JesssFam keeps it in the vlog for some reason. Why is this kept in a vlog? It's not even that her daughter's not being modest. It's just she's walking around her own house in, you know, in her gear or whatever. You know, that's fine. But her mom literally filmed it and kept it in the vlog. Why are you showing your daughter off like that, Jess? It's disgusting. That's why these kids will grow up with not being modest, knowing anything about privacy, because JesssFam films everything. She won't film a crack in her screen because she doesn't share every aspect of her life, but it'll show her daughter in a 2-piece swimming suit. Anyways, all you jealous haters, that's about it. Not really much else to say. I mean, this just goes to show that I've been right about vloggers and how much time they spend on their channels and how much money they make off of nothing. JesssFam is obviously trying to mold Lilia into like the next generation for JesssFam. She's prepping her already, getting her started young. Eventually people won't want to watch JesssFam and they're gonna need to see something else. Get ready for that mommy period halt crap, because that's coming. JesssFam is like the next Ace family or the Prince family. I don't know if she'll ever be as big as them, but she will definitely be using that stuff to grow. And if you don't think so, just look at her content now.